Hey people, how are you doing?
Let's begin with a reality, an eye opening reality in there that the system does not want you to think. Nor me, nor you, not anyone. They want a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers. But how did the system got erected? How did the system was formed? Like, let's get back to some history chapter from the monarchical age and the war of Prussia. Now, I really don't know which war of Prussia, but yeah, Prussian army was famous for being a powerful one because for one particular aspect of their army, like, they didn't follow rules. Everyone fought the way they wanted. In one particular war, this army, because of lack of management, they just failed. They got beaten to earth, and that's why they erected a system of education to make people who listen rather than thinking. They wanted a system of blind workers rather than thinkers. And it was fine at that time because if everyone acted as a leader, who would do the thinking structure, the education system. And though it was meant for making soldiers, now they are making educated laborers, we can say. It's right. All who are educated and do a pathetic job are all laborers indeed. What are you? You you exchange your time for some money. That's labor. I consider that labor. Exchanging your time for money, that's labor, clearly. The system that Russia erected has spread to the entire world now, as we see. And education, as it seems, is we hate it. Like, my kind hates it. My kind, the Charlie Krypton kind. Yeah, and if you're one of my kind, you do comment. It's a global truth that a leader wants followers. A leader is not a leader if there are no followers. No one is a leader if everyone in the room is a leader. Yeah, that's the basic difference between leaders and followers. So, a leader needs a good follower. This is how they erected a nation of workers and swooped away the thinkers of the nation. Yeah, thinkers are needed to change the era and not run the nation as it is. Yeah, it's good truth actually. In this system, politics is involved too. How do we know that? Like, why don't we know that? You see, politicians, Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India, what are they doing? They are all promoting education. And Narendra Modi himself, Sana Sanger, yeah, any records after that? Well, see, that's the truth. If the ruler of the country is not himself educated as much, and still they promote education, because simply education is a system where they put us in and get us out as workers, mindless workers. Then what comes after that? You grind in the education system, you go through school, college, and some job interviews too. And you have a bloody hell job. I mean, a bloody sweet job, very good, sweet money, your sweet boss who never shouts at you, and your life is very sweet. And to save pennies at the end of the month. Yeah, a very sweet life, and the sweet life is what we call the rat race. Pretty true. Sweet life, bloody sweet life, brings only destruction. Or physical destruction, mental destruction. If your mind is destructed, what else is not destructed? That destruction is inevitable when your mind itself is not in a good state. Escape the matrix, but I'm telling you again, there is no way we can escape the matrix because matrix is a system in which we live, and we can't live without a matrix. Let me give the example again. Earth in itself is a matrix. We can't live outside the Earth inside space. We can live in space, but with a space suit. And the space suit itself is a matrix. So, we can't live without a matrix. But we are not compiled to stay in the matrix we are in right now. We can choose our matrix like bloody hell. See, staying in the matrix and doing the pathetic job is bloody sweet. Why not escape in the matrix be bloody hell? Why not? Yeah. Good part here is we have other matrices. Matrices. Yeah. Matrix is not just one thing because out of every matrix there is a bigger matrix, and this matrix thing is inevitable. Just as inevitable as I am. Krypton is inevitable. It's the truth, man. Believe me. If you don't, stick with me until I break it all. Yeah. We can conclude it here, right? The reality of the matrix is the current matrix, educational matrix. The reality of this matrix is it wants workers and not thinkers. It wants followers and not leaders. It wants all of us to. Every leader was once a follower, and the system that is being erected is good for the leaders because the one who broke out as a follower and became a leader is surely a good leader. Yeah, isn't that right? A good leadership needs a good followership. What made us? We break it. And if we didn't break it, it breaks us. As simple as that. And that's the bloody sweet reality. But yeah, we are soon getting to the bloody hell reality, yeah? And the conclusion is the current educational matrix is a bad matrix. And how do we know that? Imagine everything again. Whatever I told you in this video. The rat race life, the school, college grind, and then job and life grind. Everything is a grind. You have no peace, man. Just believe it. You can't have peace like this. Nor can you have happiness. The world's biggest lie is money can't buy you happiness. It's a bloody hell, man. It's a bloody lie. It's a bloody lie. Who says money can't buy you happiness? See, if I have a private jet and I am on some other part of the world, and out of somewhere I have an urge to meet my family. Like, I just pull out my private jet and in an hour or two, I'm with my parents, I'm with my family. See? Didn't just money buy me happiness? Here, on this earth, on the era we are born in, we are at a war. An inevitable war, which is not, we are not fighting it with guns and bombs. We are fighting the war, but with whom? Whom are we fighting into it? Pretty hard question, but I have all the answers. But 3 days later, Thursday. So, wish me luck that nothing comes in between making the next video, and all the best. I hope you consume the information here. And yeah. My name is Charlie Krypton.